Hey, it's me, Fish, your host for Ugly Red Swords of All Evil. And this is just a vlog kind of thing. What this vlog is about is movies that need to be released on Blu-ray in the US of A. Now, some of these movies I'm going to mention are on Blu-ray, just not in the US. So like UK or Germany or someplace. But fortunately, some of them are all region, and you can import, for example, Trick or Treat, or they use Ragman as the title, which is the alternate title to Trick or Treat. It's the awesome 80s movie with Skippy from the Family Ties and Gene Simmons cameo and Ozzy Osbourne cameo. Tony Fields plays Sammy Kerr. So yeah, this is not on Blu-ray in the U.S. Fortunately, this is a German release, but it is all region, except for one or two of the special features I think are not all region, because I couldn't get them to play. But the movie plays fine, and it's in English. You could toggle off the German subtitles / audio, whatever. I think it actually only does the German subtitles right away, so you need to, before you watch it, toggle them off. If there is German language, it doesn't pop up. You have to pick it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. But so yeah, this definitely needs a release in America because I want English back here, and I would like them to have more or less all the same special features, plus more that they don't have. So what the hell here? Sorry about that. Yeah, I ate a Cadbury egg and some Cadbury crap. Anyway, so I would like Trick or Treat to be released in America on Blu-ray. Complete soundtrack intact, because I know that they have problems with releasing movies with the complete soundtrack if it's not already contracted to be released with the soundtrack. Like movies nowadays would more likely probably be contracted to be released with the full soundtrack intact. But older movies like this that didn't really have home video releases in sight, I guess you could say. It was just mostly Reynolds back in them days, and VHS, just all VHS. So most of the time you couldn't buy VHS unless you wanted to spend a shitload of money, $60+ for some of these movies on VHS if you wanted to buy them. That's when it first came out, and then later on with the popularity of rental stores like Blockbuster and whatnot, then they started lowering the retail price of the VHSs. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's one I would definitely like to see a US release of. Oh, this orange case is one I swapped out. It came with the regular blue case. So let's see. Let me see. I would like the rest of the Ghoulies franchise to be released on Blu-ray. Vestron, they released them on DVD. Maybe or Lionsgate that does the Vestron Blu-ray releases. Maybe they could release them in the Vestron series. Part 3 and Part 4 are what we need. Is 1 and 2 were already released by Scream Factory. Let me see. Maximum Overdrive is another one I would like to have with the entire soundtrack on Blu-ray. Razorback. I don't know many of you know that one. Just basically about a pissed off huge ass razorback goes on a killing rampage. Excuse me. It's like early 80s, possibly late 70s. I don't really remember much, but I do remember the movie. And I think Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, yeah, that has been released on Blu-ray in America, but I think it's out of print. That needs to go back in print. Let me see. I had a whole bunch in my mind before I started recording this, and now they're just like all gone. Some non-horror titles. Vibes with Cyndi Lauper. I actually like that movie. Cyndi Lauper, Jeff Goldblum. I actually like that movie, so don't judge. Well, you can judge if you want. I don't care. Let me see. So Vibes. Earth Girls Are Easy. I wouldn't mind as long as it's not a big expensive release. It doesn't need to be. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 4 and Next Generation. The one with Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger. That needs to be on Blu-ray. And if it is on Blu-ray in America, I've not heard of or seen it. So, what else needs to be on Blu-ray? Oh my God. Like I said, I started with a list in my head, and now they just all went out. Oh, Omen Part 4. The worst in the Omen series, because it was a made-for-TV one. I would like to see that on Blu-ray, since I do have basically the entire series on Blu-ray, minus Part 4, because they didn't put Part 4 in it. They put the first 3 plus the remake in there, but not Part 4. All the Amityville Horrors. Excuse me. I hate doing that when I'm recording, but see, all the Amityville Horrors that have not already been released on Blu-ray, which would be Part 4 on up. Some of the later sequels have been released on Blu-ray, like Amityville Awakening, which is the newest one. And I think, but I'm not too sure. 1 or 2 that came out before that may have been released on Blu-ray as well, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I would like to have the rest of the Amityville series from Part 4 on up to be released on Blu-ray. Critters. Now, that is one that I really, really want. I don't know if Vestron could get the rights to them. Lionsgate could get the rights to them and then put them on the Vestron series or not, because I don't know who owns the rights. But all 4 Critters movies needs to be on Blu as well. Now, I know Killer Clowns of Outer Space have been released on Blu-ray several times and on DVD, and they're getting a new release from Arrow, which is cool. But there's one thing that they have kept off of every single release except for the VHS release. And that is the music video from the Dickies for the theme song, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I'm guessing because music rights or something, but I don't really know, because the song is still in the movie if you watch it. A lot of times when they can't get the rights to the songs, the soundtracks, they replace that song in the movie with another song, or take it out altogether or whatever. But since it still plays in the movie, I don't see why they couldn't get the video. I guess the music video has different rights issues. I don't know. Same thing with the Ghoulies 2. The Wasp Scream Until You Like It music video. It's not been on any of the home video releases. I'm not too sure if it was on the VHS. I know the Killer Clowns Dickies video was on the VHS because it played after the credits rolled. But I don't know about Ghoulies 2, if that VHS had Wasp video or not. But I know none of the DVDs and the current Blu-ray from Scream Factory, none of them have the music videos. So that'd be awesome if we could get, these movies with the music videos on there. Same thing with the Maximum Overdrive. There is a video for Who Made Who from AC/DC, who are the main writers of the soundtrack. Of course, there's no movie scenes at all in that video, but so who cares? It's still an awesome song, and it's basically the theme song for Maximum Overdrive. So that would be awesome if they could put that on a future Blu-ray release, if we could ever get a Blu-ray release. Now, if you look at eBay and all that, you'll see these people are saying things like this is a on-demand video that we get the rights from the movie makers or blah, blah, blah. So these are not bootlegs. Yeah. I have a hard time believing that. Because if these movie makers are going to give the rights, music and all, to be released with Blu-ray on demand, I would imagine that they wouldn't do that. They would give it to a bigger company to get a proper release. I mean, they still could be legitimate, but I personally think it's all bootlegs, but that's just my opinion, and I could be wrong. I have been wrong on several occasions before. But yeah, that's beside the point. I kind of went off onto a different subject there. But yeah, any other movies I can't really think of right now? I mean, it doesn't have to be a horror. The majority of my list here has been horror, but like I said, vibes or girls are easy. I don't know. The rest of the Cheech and Chong catalog, that'd be awesome, because I think they got Up in Smoke and Still Smoking on Blu-ray right now, but I don't think they have any of the other ones. What else? Oh, and not on movies, but on TV shows. Now, I don't really mind TV shows being constantly released on DVD because I'll still buy them if I like the show. For example, Timeless. It's currently in season 2. It got canceled, but it got uncanceled right away. It's a really good show. Season 1 is only on DVD. They don't have it on Blu-ray. That's fine. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm going to. So, shows on this part of my vlog, I'm talking about TV shows that need to be released on home video, regardless if it's DVD and or Blu-ray. I don't care. It just needs to be released. Season 1 and 2, Speechless. Season 2 is just finished not too long ago. That's a really good show. Timeless has already been released. That old Andrew Dice Clay TV series called Bless His House, which only lasted 1 season. And he took the dice out of his name. That was actually a good show. I like that one. That needs to be released. That 80s show needs to be released because I'm one of the few that actually like that one. Not better than that 70s show, obviously, but let's see. Man, like I said, I've had so many on my list and all that. I really can't think of any more that's not already released, at least on DVD. Next time, if I try to do something like a video like this, I'll prepare ahead of time and write the shit down. But anyway, so if there's any movies, regardless if it's horror, comedy, whatever, that are not released here in the United States on Blu-ray and you would like to see as a release, go ahead and leave a comment on what you would like to see released. And if you feel like it, if they're not even released on DVD, there's no DVD or Blu-ray at all, list those too. Why not? TV shows, what TV shows you would like to see released on DVD or Blu-ray or both. I'm curious because you guys might actually post something in the comment that was in my head, and it's one of the ones that flew out and I didn't think about. So, I'd like to see what everybody else is thinking about. I guess with that note, I will leave this video. Did I get some Cadbury here and I left it through the whole video? I don't have to shave. I don't leave food on my face anymore. Sorry about that. I hope it wasn't too annoying. But that was my craptacular vlog about movies, TV shows that need to be released on Blu-ray, or at least TV shows that need to be released on DVD at least. So, Anyway, that's it for now. See you next time.